Have you been trying for a while now to have a better life? Certainly, you've gotten enough information to know it's possible. And maybe you've attempted even here and there to listen to your intuition, but dang it, I'm stuck in my head again. Or maybe you have felt very strong guidance. It was loud and clear, but you didn't find the energy to actually put it into practice or action. Or maybe you have, to some degree, realized that I am able to make and create my own reality, but you just haven't had the discipline or the willpower. That's one thing I've heard a lot with people. I'm too tired. I don't have the energy. Well, today I'm going to talk about how to find the energy and how to make this whole transformation from the third dimension of struggle and isolation and fear and frustration, and go into a higher, more glorious, joyful frequency to have a life like you see others that you admire having, one that works. If you're new to my channel, I'm so glad you're here, because today is a day that could change your life, and I hope that it will. And if you've been coming back to my channel, today is the day to make some very good decisions, and I'm so glad you're here, and we will make them together. First decision is to realize once and for all, I have to quit living as though I'm a powerless ego. I have to recognize and accept that I am an empowered spiritual being who has created choice, that my life will mirror where my consciousness, choice, and energy goes. And that's consistently, by the way, not just where it goes, because if we do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but we're not consistent, we're not going to have much of a radical departure from the past. You want your life to be different, you have to do something different. That's just the way it goes. And not just once, not a one-off. You have to become something different. And that's what we're talking about today. To become, to embody, to accept. I'm a magician. I'm an empowered creative being. I'm not very good at knowing how to use my powers yet, how to use my consciousness, my creativity, but I own it. And I am going to take responsibility and learn how to use my power to create my life the way I want instead of just throw it away. So, first step is acknowledging that you are a spiritual being. Acknowledging that you have intuition. In fact, put in my comments section below, put in the comments where your intuition has been talking to you. I'm sure it's coming through. Even though you might go, la, 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 I can't hear it. You can, but it may not be in your head. You hear it in your body. So put in the comments, what is your inner guidance saying? And if you say, I don't want to be asked and I'm frustrated and it's saying nothing, it's because you're not creating enough opportunity to hear it. You have to get quiet. You have to unplug. You have to distract yourself from the noise in your head. How do you do that? You can do something like go for a long walk, and when you're on the walk, just name the things you see right in front of you. And if you really want it to work well, start looking for all the beautiful things you see. Because you know the ego is really negative. It'll just keep reminding you of what to be afraid of, what's ugly, what's not working, what's bad, and that channel is a dead end. Go for a long walk and start naming, oh, there's a beautiful bird that I'm hearing, or what a gorgeous tree, or what a lovely shop, what a beautiful dress in the shop, what an interesting car, what a great park. Oh, isn't that a cute dog? By noticing what is beautiful right in front of you, you come out of this shut down, disempowered third dimension preoccupation with negativity, fear, and powerlessness. You flip instantly up into the fifth dimension by simply moving your energy and noticing what is beautiful. You'll know, you'll feel it in your body. And after you do a good 30 minutes of that, ask yourself, what is my intuition telling me? Or even better yet, what does my spirit want me to know that I've been ignoring? And then answer out loud. If you say, I don't hear my guides, it's because you're expecting them perhaps to come in a way that isn't the way they speak. They don't communicate with candygrams and telegrams, and they don't appear before you. It's so subtle. It's like a butterfly on your cheek. But it pops into your head, do this, don't go there. And that relationship, call your mom, forgive him, don't think about it, let go. Real intuition is very short and sweet, and it's consistent. It doesn't have a long dissertation, and your angels and guides will often communicate with you. They'll often communicate with you by giving you gifts and signs and symbols. Those among my students and clients who really connect well with the guides are paying attention to the beautiful world around them and noticing the signs and the symbols. I have a wonderful client that I've been mentoring for a while who is quite the magician. And she sent me a picture the other day. She sends me pictures all the time that she takes on her iPhone of how her guides are communicating. She showed me a picture of a hawk that keeps showing up at her window. I mean, who has a hawk show up repeatedly at their window? But this is how the guides communicate. She showed me a picture of so many times. She showed me pictures of like green lights, just one after the other, or green signs that say go for it. Or maybe the other day, a picture of a license plate that said alchemist, because she's been working on learning how to transform the lead of her old life into the gold of her spirit. It's an alchemist. So you have to have a sense of humor and look for the ways that your guides speak to you, because they speak spirit. They don't speak your native language. They speak humor. They speak clever connection. They speak synchronicity. They give you signs. And here's a fun one. I was talking with someone on the other day on a lovely podcast, and she said she had read my book, Ask Your Guides. And she really, really, really was available to the guides. So she said, I went for a walk, and I walked just not far from my house, and I saw something gold on the ground, shiny. And I picked it up, and I looked at it. It was a little gold, like metal with an angel on it. It's like, well, that's a sign. I mean, you don't get more specific than that. So you have to get rid of that part of you that dismisses the magic of life and start allowing that magic in. Start seeing the magic that's there now. Those of you who say, I have no magic, it's because it's like your lens is shut off. You know, you have a go away sign on. You're stuck in your head and you're convinced there is no magic for you. So for just today, say, today I'm going to let the magic in, and I'm going to give credit to every little teensy-tiny thing that might seem to be working in my favor. Everything. And you know what happens once you start to allow that? I call that saying yes and thank you to the universe. Once you start to allow that, it accelerates. The other day, a woman said that she was standing in line at the store with her groceries and very late and needed to get home, and she knew her babysitter was going to be, her child babysitter was going to be angry, but she had to get groceries because she had just a pile on of, I'm late, I'm stuck, I got to get home, I'm very frustrated. And then she said, guides, help me. And the person in front of her, who had quite a huge load of groceries, just spontaneously turned around and said, you don't have as much as I do, and I'm not in a hurry. Would you like to go next? Random. Not really. It was her guides. So you have to ask and be willing to be helped. Be willing, because I can't tell you how many times I've talked to people and mentored people, worked with people who tell me these crazy, crazy, wonderful helping experiences, and they go, that was so weird. I don't know what that was. It's like, are you crazy? That was your guides helping you. Just say thank you instead of what a weird thing. Say thank you. That was a great thing. Great thing. Another client of mine told me that he was at the gas station filling up, and someone walked up to him just randomly and said, you know what? I don't know if you've noticed this, but you seem to have it looks like you have a nail in your tire, and I'm not sure, but maybe you want to check that out. He goes, oh, okay, thank you. And then the guy walked away and he looked down and there was a huge nail in his tire. And had he not noticed it, it could have blown. Could have hurt him very badly. But the guy just disappeared. That's a guide. So we have to be on the lookout for these kinds of wonderful things. And then we come back to maybe I am getting guidance, maybe even guides. So what choices are you making? Are you staying in bed all day? Are you scrolling till your brain's numb? Are you drinking? Are you numbing out? Are you shopping? Are you doing things that just don't let you follow through? That's the third part. You have to listen to your intuition. You have to connect with your guides. But then you have choices to make that manifest. And that lots of the universe are organized. They're not random. But a lot of people have never learned this. The absolutely the most miraculous thing in my life is I had teachers who taught me these things very young. And as a consequence, I have had a glorious life. Lots of people have said to me in my life, you are the luckiest person I know. And I am. But it's not because I possess some particular to me grace. It's because I learned 3 things. How to work with my guides, how to trust my inner guidance, and how to use the laws of the universe. I have devoted my life to putting that together, using all of it. But it works in flow. And that does give you a glorious life. I've also been teaching this for a long time, and I have a lot of students who do now have incredibly glorious lives. So if you want to stop wasting time and feeling frustrated and you're really ready to show up and you want to learn how to have a glorious life, that not just a bunch of you should do this, but really practical tools that I, as a teacher, know not only work, but I offer tools that you will do. I know life is complicated. Nobody has time to spend rewiring their brains. So I give you bite-sized steps that make you jump leaps forward. And it really can make your life quite glorious really fast. There are things I've learned over first being mentored by master teachers, teaching for 50 years, traveling around the world, working with people for all this time, observing what works and what doesn't, and going through my own life of trial and error and loss and recovery. It really has helped me learn and move into a bit of a mastery of this, because I have really put the time and energy and experience into it. So I teach now how you can have a glorious life. And I'm inviting you, if you're ready to learn these things and how to put this all together in a way that works for you and will make your life quickly really fun and start working for you. And I'm not over-promising, but really will. If you show up and if you work with the tools over the next 6 weeks with me, and I will be working with you for over the whole thing, plus a community. So you not only have my benefit, but you have the community benefit, which we do need. I know what it takes to have a glorious life. I know all the components because I've been taught, I've lived it, I've taught it myself, and I've observed how people learn and what will and won't work and what they will and won't do. So the combination has helped me create a very effective course, a very effective system for which you can level up into the 5th dimension and fast. So if you want to, and you really do feel that you're ready to, and you're curious, please join me. Join me for the glorious life. Give yourself 6 weeks to experience something radically different forever. Hope I see you there. The information is in the link below. Click the link below and say yes to your own glorious life, because nobody will teach you better than me. I have a lot of experience, a lot of tools, a lot of observation, and I know this works. I have a lot of experience seeing it work for people, so I hope I see you there. All my love. Click the link below.